Hi. So I've been burnt out. What's new? I didn't realize I was burnt out until I went on holiday break, essentially didn't work for 2 weeks. That little glimpse of putting my valuable time and energy into my loved ones and myself again just started opening up a lot of new thoughts. So since then, I have done a couple things that has led me to one overarching theme: how I am falling in love with life again. The 5 things I've learned are self-discovery, vision board, learning, hobbies, and my camera. So the first thing I felt like I needed to do was doing a little bit of digging into myself and self-reflection and just really trying to see, like, who am I? My therapist and I had done a values card exercise meant to kind of help you find what you value most in life and what drives you. It can help you find what that guiding light might be when you're feeling stuck. There's over 80 different value cards and you kind of narrow down your top 3. It was so hard for me to choose my top 10. You should also do your 10 least important cards as well. I added a link below if you'd like to try that exercise for yourself. I truly hope it helps you. It's definitely helped me learn what I liked and what drives me and what will guide me if I'm feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. My top 5 values that I found to be were leisure, excitement, genuineness, friendship, and passion. This helped me ultimately come to the conclusion of what I want to do with my valuable time that is mine and mine only, because you're only allowed so much time, especially when you're working a full-time job that feels like you can't catch a break, you can't be yourself, there's some sort of game that you feel like you need to play. The second thing I did was set up time with my friends and I to just visualize our new year and do a vision board. I loved hearing out what my friends' goals are and what they want out of their life, and it was just nice to also share what I'm also looking forward to this year. You don't need to share with your friends your vision board. You can keep it to yourself because sometimes maybe if you're concerned their negative energy will affect your board, but use your best judgment. This is just another way to dedicate time and literally visualize what you want your year to look like. Don't forget to add your top values as well somewhere on your board. Speaking of visualizing, that is what my new year is all about. I used my 5 values as a guide to bring together my vision board. It's full of travel, which is why I value leisure, to take time to relax and enjoy, genuineness, to act in a manner that is true to who I am, and passion, to have deep feelings about ideas, activities, or people. I've always been a visual person. I've enjoyed dancing in a team because I loved the way my team and I present on stage, like perform. We come together. It's a little cheesy, but it really is like such a beautiful thing. I'm not into other creative things that aren't really visual, I realize, like creative writing. That is not my thing. I love taking photos in the past. I've been surrounded by family members that are photographers and videographers, and when my dance team had an upcoming project, I wanted to take that chance to elevate not only my dance team, but to follow my passion. I'm just really glad I recognized that opportunity and followed what I simply just felt like doing, and I didn't overthink it. Don't overthink it. In ties with leisure, I love to travel. It's my #1 thing I look forward to in life. If I'm not on a trip, I better have a trip planned, or I better be planning a trip. And with that, I wanted to use this new camera to vlog my travel. I've experienced so much trip, a lot of experiences, and have so little to show for it besides a couple photos and my memory. I want to be able to share these moments and be able to look back and remember what I did, how I felt, who I saw when I did it. You get the idea. And I'm doing this now because I felt very insecure the past few years. What if people don't like it? What if this person's watching? I don't like the way I look, or I hate my voice. That's not the point. Why am I giving people the power over me to kind of dictate how I'm going to live my life or prevent me from doing what I like to do? That doesn't mean I'm not going to take their thoughts and opinions. I probably will, and I probably will take it into account, but try to not let those things define who I am, right? I know who I am. It's not gonna be an easy thing to do. And so again, I put my values on my vision board as a reminder that you'll always win when you move with love and genuine intentions, always. This passion to create is just bigger than those insecurities that I have. I still have them. The passion is just bigger. If you wanna do something but you're scared, just do it scared. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it and I'm gonna be scared about it, but that's, at least I'm doing it, right? Your 20s is all about self-discovery and self-creation. Stop letting outside factors affect you and just give yourself a fair shot. The vision board has given me excitement to fall in love with life again. And it's been about 4 to 5 years since I've been in uni. I've definitely missed the feeling of learning again. This year I decided to get a certificate that can help me progress in my current full-time job and maybe move into another role, or at least make a case for getting a raise. Always check with your manager or your company intranet to see if your company will pay for the registration of their certificate. I didn't think that my company would let me, but they fully supported it, so I was able to register on the company dollar. It doesn't hurt to just ask or to just try. This certificate will in turn also elevate the company, because what I'm learning and what I'm doing, I can apply to my job and I can apply to the projects that I'm on and the work that I do, so give it a shot. So it's always good to double check. My learning journey has just started, but it's definitely given me this feeling of progression. I am progressing. To you, feeling progress might come in a different way. Getting better at a video game, learning more about your favorite K-pop group, working out. So whatever it is, don't stop feeling that sense of progress. So lastly, get deeper into your hobbies or find a new one. For me, considering I needed a camera for these dance covers for travel and vlogging, after hours, like a whole month of research, I landed on the SONY ZV-E10 Mark II. It's very well known as a vlogger's camera. Figured I should prioritize vlogging over the other things because I'd probably be using this for vlogging the most. And vlogging and travel kind of requires more logistics. It needs to be lightweight, small, easy to use, and similar for dance too, as the lightweight, the better. Recording won't be as tiring. I just needed a camera that could shoot in 4K. Currently, I'm using the 11mm 1.8 lens. I also did get the 16 to 50mm kit lens. I still have yet to try that out, so stay tuned. Also got the 7.5mm lens because these photos gave me a lot of inspiration and I really want to try that out for when I go to Asia. It's ultra wide and causes a little bit of a distortion in the objects, so some people might be a little adverse to it, but I think it gives such a cool vibe. When I bought the camera, it also came with a grip as a free gift from Peak Design, and then I got a grip for the camera to hold it better and to kind of protect it, a glass screen protector for the touchscreen, and I got the Sony Bluetooth shooting grip, which is really nice. Like, if you don't get anything, at least get this if you're vlogging, because it just gives that like extra length. I got some of these SD cards because all of the tech bros said that that was the best one for this camera. Some extra batteries and a battery charger because it does not come with the kit, and I didn't want to be bothered if I'm traveling and I run out of battery, and I could just easily pop in another one and continue about my day. So that's just to be safe when I'm out. I don't regret my decision. The only thing that I wish it had was the in-body stabilization that other more expensive Sony cameras have, but I figured I would just get an external stabilizer when I'm shooting dance videos, and I wouldn't be too shaky during vlogs. Like, I'll just deal with it. So after a month of research and a month of using this camera, I've learned a couple things. You don't need to shoot in 4K for vlogging. I really wanted to try that just because I thought it'd be like really nice and cinematic, but yeah, it's too much storage. Just do HD, it's fine. Unless your vlog is 5 minutes long, 4K is so much storage. I did try the S-Log feature that all the tech bros talk about too, that is supposed to give like the most color dynamic range or something. It's really fun to use. I might do it for dance projects, but I won't be doing it for vlogs or travel, again, because I can still kind of achieve a similar thing without doing S-Log and saving data Apparently you're not supposed to delete photos and videos in the gallery part of your camera. It might corrupt or hurt your SD card. Instead, I learned once you move all your files to another spot and save it somewhere and you're ready to delete it, you will format it, which is basically a setting in your menu function, which will basically cleanly remove all of your files at once. Having this camera alone has very much sparked something within me that I haven't felt since before my 9-to-5. And they say, money can't bring you happiness. I've been so excited to use it and learn what I can do with it and just create more. So that's what I've been doing. It's kind of intentional and at the same time very easy. Like it's coming within me where I'm not forcing a lot of my energy to do it. The excitement is really overtaking everything. In my last session with my therapist, I also realized like all of these things are really fueling each other. Like I think the first thing I started with was this camera and the dance project. And then I got so excited about that, I was ready to like plan for my new year, and then I did the vision board, and then that was fueling my learning and my want to grow and progress there, and then that was fueling how much I loved this camera, and then it was fueling I'm very new to this community. So if you have any tips for me, please let me know. I would love to learn from you. I totally forgot to film an outro. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Just give yourself a fair shot. Like stop letting yourself prevent you from being yourself. Like,